How's it going, Airsofters? This week we have a review of the brand new WE Galaxy gas blowback pistol. Without further ado, let's have a look at what you get in the box. Your manual in Jinglish, a breakdown parts diagram in Chinese, your rail sections. The Galaxy does come with the rail sections, so you've got the top and the bottom rail sections there. Got an Allen key to put them on with and all the screws that are necessary to put it on with. You've got the magazine, which is a standard WE Glock magazine. This thing takes Glock magazines with a red router on it. And here is the pistol. I got mine in silver. They do come in 5 other colours, so as you can see on the box there, I've got the silver one. Come in blue, gold, black and purple. And also, as you can see there, in the future they're going to be releasing, I believe, the H is a high capper and also a 1911 version of this as well. So God knows what they're going to be looking like. But yeah, here we go. This is the pistol itself. So let's peel off the Made in Taiwan sticker off. First impressions out of the box, it does feel very solid and very well made. The upper is full metal, and I'm not sure whether this is polished or whether it's been anodized. I know the other colors that it comes in are anodized. The lower is familiar to you Glock users. It is a Glock type lower there, and with a Glock style trigger. The sights are adjustable and metal as well, apart from obviously the fiber optic style front post there. Back to the trigger, I like the nice safety on the trigger there, the red safety, and it has got quite a nice bite to it. The bite is about there, and it does feel quite nice and responsive. On the front end there we have the thread protector, which when unscrewed it reveals the 14mm counterclockwise thread, so it will fit all your standard tracer units and suppressors as well, which is a nice touch. And underneath there we have the secondary safety, and when it's cocked you can engage that and there's no pulling the trigger at all. When I've used WE Glocks in the past before, I've often had the issue where I've accidentally knocked the mag release, and usually ending badly, and usually during a firefight, and you end up looking a bit stupid, don't you, while you go to shoot somebody and your mag hits the floor and you fire a blank. But I can report that I used this for the whole day and I didn't have any issues with hitting that mag release by accident. It doesn't protrude too much at all, and it is quite nice and firm to press in. Hey! Apparently the Galaxy does use normal WE Glock type magazines. I will be trying this out in a little while just to be sure.
Glock 17 mag.
I borrow a WE Glock 17 mag to try. It feeds fine, but we discover that the router delivers gas in a slightly different area. The Galaxy mag is on the left. Let's try Novridge SSP18 CO2 mag. It feeds very erratically and feels underpowered. Next, the Armourer Works 350 round Glock drum mag. Yep, it feeds fine with red gas. However, I converted it to use HPA and ran into a few issues with it feeding and completing a full cycle. Unlike most other airsoft gas blowback pistols where the slide moves backwards and forwards with each shot, all the action is internal with the WE Galaxy. Let's just cock it and show you. There's no BBs in there. There you can see everything is internal, so the slide doesn't move at all internal there, which does lead to a pistol with minimal recoil really compared to a normal gas blowback pistol, which in theory should lead to more accuracy. The WE Galaxy does have a full auto function which can be adjusted underneath the slide there. There you can see there's a switch under there, and at the moment it's in the semi position, so you just flick it across and it's now on full auto, ready to go.
Price 1999.
Hell. That's awesome, that.
Let's take a look under the hood of the Galaxy. So first up, let's take the mag out, and then you push the button on the back and it flips open like this. If you want even more access, to split it in two, you'll need to push this other pin through, and this other pin is on a retention clip, so should stay in position while it comes apart like so. This little screw here is how you adjust the hop up, and I've got to say that I don't particularly like this. I've got no idea why they didn't go for a simple TDC on the top there. I'm no gas blowback pistol engineer or designer, so I don't know. There might have been reasons why they couldn't, but I just thought it would have been so much simpler to put a TDC on there rather than having this finicky little screw here. When I was adjusting it to lift 0.4 gram BBs, and it did actually lift 0.4 gram BBs, no problem, it just didn't feel like there was any precision in adjusting the hop whatsoever. And I actually did have the screw fall out at one point, and luckily I didn't lose it.
Good shot, man.
Down there you can see the bright red bucking. Not sure on the hardness of it, whether they put a 50, 60 or 70 degree bucking in there at all, or I'm guessing it's a WE bucking. I don't know on the inner barrel either. Not too sure on what size diameter inner barrel they put in there, or what length in a barrel they put on there even. With the lower, I'm hoping that they've probably uprated the mechanism in there and the hammer. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see over time. I know that some of the WE Glock 18s did wear prematurely when being used on full auto. Whether they have done some work to the hammer and stuff in this, I don't know. Before we put it back together again, I'm going to put some clothes on it and see how it looks all dressed up. The rails that come with it are metal. I believe they are made from aluminium or aluminum if you're American. And it does come with all the necessary screws and an Allen key as well to put them on with. Right, let's get the screws out. 6 screws there. Don't want to drop them on the floor so they disappear into another dimension, as airsoft screws do. Let's put the bottom rail on first. I think they're so easy to put on. What I'm probably going to end up doing is speeding this bit of footage up, because you don't want to watch me screwing screws in. Here we go, all on. Go on nice and easily, and they fit flush as well. Now let's put it back together. Now I think the rails dramatically change the look of it, make it look a lot more aggressive. Pretty cool, like some kind of space ray gun. Let's put a suppressor on it and see how that looks. What do you think? Suppressor, yes or no? Let me know in the comments below. Let's get it on the chrono. I'm using red gas and 0.2 gram BBs. I've seen quite a few comments saying that the WE Galaxy is just a blatant rip-off of the Action Army AAP01 pistol. I don't necessarily think that's true. I think the AAP01 is just like a reimagination of the old Mark 1, Mark 2 style Ruger pistols, and I think WE are just going with what is fashionable at the moment. This is kind of the thing what people want. I mean, the AAP01 has sold in vast quantities, a very popular pistol. And I think WE would have been stupid not to make something like this, really. Range testing. And the blue target measures 54 meters away on my rangefinder. The Galaxy does just about reach it. Does the WE Galaxy outperform the Action Army AAP01? Well, no, I don't think it does. I've used both pistols now, and I think the AAP01 is more consistent, more accurate, and shoots further out of the box than the WE Galaxy. The Galaxy does, however, feel a lot nicer in the hand. It feels like it's made better, like the materials are better. But performance-wise, it is lacking compared to the AAP01. The Galaxy is quite considerably more expensive than the AAP01. I know the AAP01 doesn't come with the rails, and everything is optional on the AAP01. It is extra to buy. And I know the AAP01 has had some issues with the hammer as well, wearing prematurely. Whether the Galaxy will have any issues with premature wear, only time will tell. And it's got those looks that in the UK we call them Marmite looks. You either love them or you hate them. And actually I really like it, especially with the rails on and a suppressor on. It looks aggressive, like an aggressive space gun. But I can't help feeling that it does need a little bit of work doing to it, especially to the hop unit. Close, but no cigar just yet. I do hold hope still though. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.